Hey everybody, and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. This is episode 13. Don't give Jeb the keys! When we last left, Jeb was trawling around Minmus trying to complete this contract we have to use a rover to explore the surface, which he has been doing so on a modified version of the moon Jetta that we took to the moon, also on a single stage to moon space plane. So here is Jeb in a much heavier, scientifically loaded down rover, because he will be able to collect far more science this way. And so driving on Minmus is a task of patience and stability. Really, you do a lot more with the RCS thrusters, which this rover is made possible thanks to tweak scale. You'll notice there's a lot of things on it that have been scaled down, not only to fit into the cargo bay of our space plane, but also on the rover itself, namely those RCS thrusters, those two itty-bitty little radial mount RCS tanks just behind Jeb's seat, as well as the wheels themselves have been scaled down a little bit. Again, but, oh, hey, we are checking for anomalous data. So Jeb pops a wheelie. Yes, RCS thrusters are essential for keeping this little guy planted to the surface. Check our map here. Looks like we are almost on top of it. Can't zoom in quite enough, but my Boy Scout map reading directional skills are not as shabby as I thought they were. Whoa. But yeah, let's switch it back into docking mode so that we don't pop wheelies all over the place, right, Jeb? Alright. Checking for anomalous data. I don't see any anomalies. Which, you know, I'm not aware of any Easter eggs on Minmus. I could be mistaken. But we're going to take a quick break here to quick save. Because, man, wrecking these rovers will really set you back. Jeb, he's kind of a reckless driver. Alright. So, looks like we need to change our heading to about 270 some odd degrees. All checks out. Anomaly must be elsewhere. So we got that one. Yeah, looks like either west or north. I'll take the western one first. Yeah, again, I forgot to switch back into docking mode for RCS control, and man, does Time Warp make this so much easier. I cut out all of the drive to the site because that was seriously like 2.5 hours. It was terrible and tedious, and nobody wants to watch that, myself included. I didn't even want to play that, but I mucked up the landing, so I had to pay the consequence. Alright, we got them all. Wow, we got them all? I didn't even... Well, alright. Cool, Jeb, bring it home. You've only got, you know... I don't even know how many kilometers until we get to where we're going. But the slow process of turning this thing around. Back it up the hill. Apply the brakes. Because you cannot quick save while moving. And Lord help me, I am never doing any of that ever again. And while we're in this new biome, we will use it as an excuse to collect some science here. Including temperature. And seismometer. Which gives us a pretty good deal of science. Now, just to make sure that it stays safe, we'll leave it in Jeb's safe and capable hands. The experiments may get destroyed, but Jeb, if he dies... Well, if he dies, we're starting this all over again, because you can't lose one of the faithful three. Alright, whoa. Yep. That's a wheelie. Take the brakes off. Alright. We need to turn around and head back to the spacecraft. The SST Minmus version 2. So, alright. 21.2 kilometers to go. Whoa, hey Jeb. Jeb. Wow, he has just decided to floor it. He is done with this mission entirely. Man, 15.5 kilometers or meters per second. Wow, yeah, kilometers a second. That would be. I don't think those wheels would tolerate that. Jeb has just decided to floor it. Jeb. Oh boy. I think you're going a little too fast here, buddy. Whoa. Airborne. Uh-oh. Yeah, the problem is not so much being airborne, but keeping... When you remake contact, if you don't hit all the wheels at the same time, strange and terrible things tend to happen. I'm doing pretty well for holding such a high rate of speed. I mean, yeah, I know 12, 13 meters per second isn't all that spectacular, but on such low gravity like Minmus, it gets hairy. Doing things like dodging this rock are now completely impossible at this rate of speed, because if you turn the wheels, you will crash and die. Oh, Jeb. Almost super skilled. Good thing rocks don't actually exist in this plane of reality. Okay, whoa. Jeb, 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 Jeb. Oh, no, 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 no! Oh, crap. Oh, this is gonna be bad. This is bad. Okay, well, we can try to keep it in the air. Oh, can't really get rid of that spin. No, alright. We're gonna have to... Oh, God. Oh, God. Whew. Oh, bail out, Jeb, bail out! Oh. Whew. Whoa. Holy crap. Oh, man. Jeb. You crazy, crazy bastard. Yeah, just ditch the car. You're moving entirely too fast now. There's really no point in going back for that. We got all the science off of it, right? You better hope so, Jeb, or you are fired. Alright. Well. Oh. Okay, I'm sorry. I have to let my heart rate settle a little bit. That was a lot more action than I had initially anticipated. Way to go, Jeb, man. Good bailout. But, I mean, we were going to leave it here anyway, right? Yeah, we were totally going to leave it here anyway. Oh, man. Cleared that kilometer pretty quickly. So, you know, we're certainly not going to walk. That would take even longer than the terribly, horribly long drive that we had. So we're just gonna, you know, I mean, we're pointed in the right direction and we're moving. So we'll just keep going then. And going. So now that super awesome advantage about being in the super low gravity of Minmus is you can kind of just fly almost anywhere you need to be. So has anybody tried to get into orbit of Minmus using just the RCS pack? I have not. It sounds like something worth trying. I really like... Man, I don't even know off the top of my head what orbital velocity is. I mean, it can't be very much. I guess the worry would almost be altitude, because it's so terrainy. There's a lot of peaks and hills and things. Yeah, I don't know why coming out of time warp now seemed like a good idea. You know, check our fuel levels and the whatnot. Way to go, Jeb. So, wow, we've already covered like half the distance of a drive that took me 2 hours, and we've done it in less than 10 minutes. I went about this mission entirely wrong. I should have just... Man. I should build like an RCS car that just has wheels to fulfill the Rover requirement, but is flight stable with RCS thrusters, because I could have done that. I could have shaved like an hour and a half off of this mission time. Quite easily. Well, you know, maybe we'll get into some of that next time or next round. I I have one more episode that I'm going to do for this season, which is obviously going to be the return flight of this particular mission, and then I am going to move into playing beta KSP 0.90, which is truly awesome. I'm just kind of deciding on what mod list I would like to use for it. I've been thinking of a better than starting man. Haven't decided yet. I'm open to suggestions. I really like exploring new mods and trying out new things. I'm really digging remote tech because it's just a lot of fun to play with. So I would like to keep remote tech, and I know that kind of that bars me from playing anything in x86 because remote tech won't work there. I'm pretty sure better than starting man won't let me use remote tech either. But that'd be cool to see. At least there's that. But anyway, if you got any suggestions on mods or anything else that you'd like to see in an upcoming beta season of Kerbal Space Program, or anything you just want to see out there anyway, let's hit up that comment box. I like reading comments. It makes me feel special. Doesn't everybody deserve to feel special? And let me know what I can do to help you feel special too. We'll just, that ring of special. And Jeb will set it down nice and easy right at the foot of the spacecraft. That's a majestic looking thing, isn't it? Take a quick save so we never ever ever have to do that ever again ever, because that would be awesome. And then it's just a quick trip upstairs. Way to go, Jeb. The science has been collected. The contract has been fulfilled. I'd call that a pretty good mission complete. We'll stock and store all of that very nice science. And, we're not going to go for a second landing, so we might as well just go on ahead and use up this stuff too. Obviously, its value will be a lot less when we get it back to Kerbin, since we already have duplicates of it, but it's something. And we'll pin up those cargo boards and wait for our launch window. So anyway, until next time, everybody, I am the Cosmonaut, and thank you so much for joining me. So like, subscribe, whatever it is you feel the need to do.